Okay, this is a video for anyone who is thinking of getting Sky Q, purchasing Sky Q or upgrading to Sky Q if you currently have a legacy Sky subscription on Sky Plus or Sky Digibox. Sky Q is the new system that Sky's released over a year ago. It's much better, much more sleeker, and it works so much better and looks so much better than the legacy Sky Plus. There's my dog, little Rottweiler. So, Sky Q. There's three types of boxes you can have. There's the Sky Q 1TB box, Sky Q 2TB box, and the Sky Q mini box. Now, you can't just have a mini box, you need a Sky Q either 1TB, 2TB box for a mini box to work, as the mini box for the multi-screen subscription, which comes at £12 per month. Which, to be honest with you, is a bargain when you are spending about 80 quid on a Sky subscription. You don't want to spend £280 for 2 subscriptions or 3 subscriptions. You only pay £112 and you can have as many multi-screens as you want, up to the maximum of 4, I think, on the mini boxes, and you can have them on the iPads as well inside the house, which is pretty cool, but I'll show you all them features a bit later on. So, differences with Sky and Sky Q. Sky Plus, Sky Q. Yes, they both use dual satellite feeds, and there is only one satellite feed from the dish to the main box, so the other box in the house work off the Wi-Fi network called the Mesh network, which again I'll explain a little bit later. The Sky Plus LMB, which is the little box at the end of the dish, that has a vertical and horizontal receiver, which the frequency of the voltage through the cables changes the vertical or horizontal in the LMB to get the signal. Whereas on Sky Q, there is 12 tuners in my box. The Sky Q 1TB box has 6. I have the 2TB box, or the silver box as it used to be called, has 12 tuners in there. 2 cables, 12 tuners. Both cables, one cable does horizontal, one cable does vertical, and depending on what channel you watch, it's one each cable, either vertical or horizontal, and that's how it can do the 12 tuners. Everything's inside the box, not the LMB. Complicated, technical, use Google to find out more about it. I don't even understand it as well. Right, so this is the Sky Q 2TB box. You can tell it's a 2TB box because it's got silver on it underneath. That's why it's called silver. The box itself, nice, small, thin, just sits there nicely, okay? There's some companies out there use bulky boxes. This has got 12 tuners in it, a 2TB hard drive in it, and all the stuff for the multi-screen in this box here. It's really nice. So, let's have a look at the TV. Here's the old bag Theresa May on Sky News talking about Manchester. You get with a 2TB box, you get the touch remote. This is the touch remote. You can get one of these with a 1TB box if you purchase on sky.com. It's basically like a mouse pad on this part here. If I swipe up on the mouse mat, it gives you the bottom program. You've got the pause button. There you are, rewind, and fast forward. It's pretty cool. Go back to the program. There we are. So that's the touch remote. I'll go through that in detail, so just go through the 2TB box at the moment. The lights on the 2TB box, there should only be 3 lights at maximum on this box. So you got your green light there which says it's on, the red light there says it's either recording or downloading something, and if you pause or watch a recording, then the Q light comes up. Like the old plus light is a Q light now. When you start watching something, you see it starts spinning around nicely to say that it's you know, playing. Pause it again, it'll start pulsing, turn it off, and the light goes off when you're back onto live TV. Okay, so let's have a look at the Sky Q interface then. I only have an HD TV, I'm not an Ultra HD yet, although the Sky Q has Ultra HD broadcast in it. Push the home button on the remote, so this is the remote, there's the home button, push that, and you come to your My Q. So you got the TV there, date, time, and the My Q. So basically it gives you the top pick of the day, finish off what you're watching, so continue watching. So I was watching Dexter, my box set, Terminator 2 on Sky Store, and the live NFL Super Bowl 52, which I've just finished watching, which was disastrous because I was a Patriots fan. And then you have new series for you, so learns what you watch and decides what it thinks you may like. So Revenge Body with Khloe Kardashian, that's something probably which my partner would watch. What would your kid do? Citizen Rose, all sorts. And then the best of catch-up TV here, so the most watched things on catch-up TV, it will collaborate here, as well as the box sets are here, so Big Little Lies, which I want to try and get into later on. Russell Howard Hour, Sky Store, new to rent. Online videos, these are videos which are just online, which is cool, like Failbook and pranks and stuff. And then coming soon to Sky, Jamestown Series 2, what's coming up in February, Save Me, which is the new drama on Sky Atlantic as well. So then you have your recordings, and here's all my recorders downloaded to Dexter box set, as you can see, Series 1 to 8, all ready to be played. So all these recordings all here, ready to be watched. And then of course you have your continued, so things you're watching to continue off, A to Z, scheduled, downloading, purchases, so from skystore.com you've got your purchases, rentals, disk space, so you can manage your disk space. Yes, I've used a lot of disk space on the 2 terabyte box, 91% used, and deleted. So if you deleted something by accident, you can bring it back up and watch it again, or delete it permanently to get more disk space, but I let Sky Q manage that for me. Catch Up TV, all here. What I love about Sky Q is the way it comes up with these boxes, the thumbnails, shall we say. That's what I love about Sky Q, it's all thumbnailed ready. Sky box sets, Sky Cinema, or your 1,000 movies on demand, Sky Store, sports, kids, music, so stuff from Vivo or anything to do with music, Sky Arts, Popular Today, so Vivo is there, Sky Arts as well. So if I click on like Popular Today, it's actually coming from the internet, that is, downloaded from the internet and onto my TV. Now it's downloaded quite fast because I have Sky Fibre Unlimited. So I get up to 40 megabits per second. But yeah, these are all like videos and stuff of music videos I can watch straight away, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They come out of it. There we are. Didn't know how to come out of it then. I've never used that feature before. And online videos, this is what I like as well. Sometimes I just want to have a laugh and there's nothing on TV, so I can feature like carpool karaoke with James Corden, entertainment, feel good, quick laughs. If we're going quick laughs here, and you got, you know, junking video, Fail Army. So click on Fail Army, so that's just downloaded now onto the box, and it starts playing Needs a Pin because it's obviously overaged, and it's, you know, it's only, what time is it? It's only 1 o'clock, so 2:16 it is. It's pretty cool. New feature I like, you got this button here. This is the apps button. Push it and you get your apps here. Sky News, Sky Sports, My Photo, Weather as well. So if I click Weather, automatically it goes to your location where you are in the UK. Liverpool. There we are. Swipe it across for a more detailed view, and then you can see the week ahead. Another good feature is that you can see not just your location, but where the locations where you've saved. Now I've had my whole Sky system redone on Sunday because the mesh network wasn't working properly. Now it is, so all my locations are gone, but I usually have like where I go to travel and stuff. The news app here, so Sky News. And you can view all this, as you can see, watching TV, which is pretty cool. So footsie hits are violently grip world shocks, PM 100 years of votes on women, documentaries, so the Sky News documentaries like the plastic campaign they're doing, the plastic ocean and stuff like that. Okay, so another feature which I have here, which again is a must buy, especially if you're Sky Q Multiscreen subscribers, it's a lot cheaper than £799, is that box right there, that one. It's the Sky Soundbox by DeValle. It's epic. Speakers are all round it, create 365 degrees noise in this room. This room sounds like a cinema. So if I put on, for example, let's put the Terminator on, that's why I was watching it basically for that. Okay, put my pin in. Turn up nice and loud. It's full blast now. It's a very explosive scene. Where are we? Explosives. So you can hear the full noise of the SkyQ 2TB box, which is just completely epic. It's like a cinema in here. So here we are.
Wait here.
Now the good thing about the SkyQ 2TB box, sounds like the applause is behind me, it's epic, is that where you've got the soundbar on, you've got SkyQ soundbox mode on. You can turn it off and it gives you not the best sound in the world. You can change your sound modes to speech, so that's on speech because she's talking. Late night cuts the bass off in kids, which protects the kids' ears. Put it back on none. You can turn Sky News back on. There we are, done. Right, multi-screen. How does that work, you're asking? How does multi-screen work? So, main thing is, if you're going to get Sky Q, try and get Sky Broadband, well, Sky Fibre at least, but try and get a Sky Broadband product because it works so much better. Yes, you can have the big companies which give you 300 megabits per second. Who really needs 300 megabits per second download speed? Even if you're a gamer, you know it's your upload speed which matters, and yet that company will throttle your upload speed like no tomorrow because they advertise the download speed. So, not being a big advertiser of Sky whatsoever, but Sky don't have a fair usage policy. End of. They don't traffic manage anything, upload or download. I've got Sky Fibre Unlimited, gives me download of 40 megabits per second. I get that stable all the time, no questions asked. And my upload speed, it is around about 6 or 7, which is not bad for an unlimited product. But you can have like Sky Fibre Max, which gives you an upload speed of 20 megabits per second, which is something for gamers. That's a really good upload speed. Anyway, forget about the advertisement. My Sky Q hub is down here. Okay, let me just move this. That's it with the 3 green lights on there. Sky Q hub looks like the Sky Q boxes, just to make it look all the same and symmetrical. Now, you're probably thinking, oh my god, what's he doing having the Sky Q hub right next to a radiator behind a sofa? Your Wi-Fi is going to be awful. You're correct, yes, but the Sky Q hub has got a very strong connection to this box here, and I know that because the engineer came out Sunday and did all the tests. Very strong connection to this box here, and that's all that matters. The hub is now redundant. I don't care about the hub, it can stay behind there. As long as it's connected to that, on the 2.4 and a 5 gigahertz connection, that's giving the Wi-Fi right now. That box. My phone is connected to that box, and that box is connecting to the 2 mini boxes upstairs, which are connecting back down to the Wi-Fi hub, which creates the mesh network. Okay, wherever I go in my house, I have Wi-Fi everywhere, and I think that's one key thing that matters, and that's only available if you are a Sky Fibre or broadband customer, is that the mesh network will work like that. If you have any other broadband product, which is fair enough, you know, sometimes, you know, Sky won't be able to give great broadband in the area, so you have to go to another company. It won't work like that, okay? You'll only get it from your hub, the Wi-Fi. So, I have multi-screen. I've got 2 mini boxes, so I'm going to take you upstairs and show you the mini boxes. Now, I am going to cover you up because I don't want you to see my messy house, but you can enjoy my delicate tones whilst I'm taking you upstairs. Here we go. So I'll take you to bedroom 1, the master bedroom, first of all. So, master bedroom. Here's box number 1. Oh, there's one thing I never showed you on the box downstairs, the favourites menu. I'll show you that in a second. I do that up here now. Okay, so mini box number 1. This is giving me Wi-Fi, and that's the box. 1 light, that's it. So, you get your normal remote. That's what you get with the 1 terabyte. Push the home button, and looks exactly the same as the box downstairs. It's literally repeating. I'm going to show you a cool feature. Do you remember where we were at Terminator? Just imagine I went up to bed and wanted to carry on watching the film. Put it on, put in my code. Look at that. I can finish off my film and TV program in bed. Remember that part? Through the glass. Let's turn it off. Went through the glass window, okay? Remember that for a minute. So every feature is on here. All the recordings are here. Dexter box sets, all there. It's all stored on the box downstairs and accessed through these boxes here. Okay, all the recordings. Now, my partner has a different taste of TV I have. So if I go to his favourites in his TV guide, which is just like the Sky Guide, his first channel is Gold, Comedy Central, BBC. So these are all his favourites here. And as you can see, the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4. Sky don't make use of channel 1 to 99, so channel 1 is Gold. Channel 2 is Comedy Central. You can set your settings how you want, your favourites. Okay, that's giving off Wi-Fi, and that's that box. Let's go into the next room. Now the next room, again, got a Sky Q mini box in there as well. And it works exactly the same. Here we are. So on here, Animal Planet's on. So different channel from the box downstairs and from the box next door. Animal Planet is on, okay? Now, again, standard, you get the Sky 1TB remotes with the Sky multi-screens. I bought this, the touch remote with the Game of Thrones cover for my room. Home button, everything is exactly the same. And remember when I told you the guy threw out the window on Terminator? Ready? Carry on watching it from where you were. Remember, hit in the face. Remember that part for later, okay? Hit in the face, glasses come off. Everything's still the same, apart from the favourites. I have my favourites on this, how I want it. Channel 1, BBC 1, HD. Now, my mini box is a bit slow. It's a brand new mini box. I replaced it. It's working a bit slow. I might have to reset it. Quite easy to reset, but I may have to do that. So channel 2. And again, these are taking it from the tuner from the main box downstairs from the satellite dish. ITV, channel 4 is channel 4 HD, channel 5 is channel 5 HD, Sky 1, Sky Living, Sky Atlantic, W, Gold, so on and so forth. Now, I can do it up here, but I'll go show you downstairs the voice control. But I'll show you downstairs how it works. But it works exactly the same if you have one of these remotes on a mini box, I think. Maybe because of my subscription, but it works exactly the same. On channel 1, here we are. I actually like Sky Atlantic on my room, so Sky Atlantic goes back on. Done. There we are. That's the Q network. Again, this box is given Wi-Fi off. Now, that's probably why it's running slow. Let me check if there's an eco mode. Don't like the boxes in eco mode. Because usually eco mode affects how they run. So let's sort that out. Make sure they're not in eco mode.
I got the redhead. Of course you do.
There we are. Eco mode, turn that off. Your box will stay on unless you change it to standby mode. Done. Let's have a look, see if it flicks through the channels quicker. Doesn't really make a difference. I have to reset it and see anyway. But anyway, it's a great system. Try not to touch your boxes, by the way. They are quite warm to the touch. The reason why is because they're on all the time. They're giving off Wi-Fi all the time. It's a whole Wi-Fi network. As I said about the mesh network, it's created that mesh where it's giving off Wi-Fi everywhere in my house. And good speeds too. Let's go back downstairs to the main box and I'm going to show you something cool on the iPad and then we're done. So, down the stairs. Don't really want to show you messy stairs because I need to clean them. Basically, I have a microwave on my stairs because I haven't chucked it out yet. And I don't know how to dispose of a microwave either. There's the dog. Okay. A couple of features to show you on the 2TB box. Again, the favourites is completely different. And the favourites actually, I've listed all the channels in order. But in HD, got rid of the plus ones because I hate the plus ones. And they're all there. Right, voice control. Let's show you voice control. Button here for the voice control. So I could say, change to BBC One. Yeah, BBC One. Change to Sky News. Change to CNN. So it's pretty cool. Pause. Got that. And then play. Now, if you want to search for a film, so say Beauty and the Beast. There you are. So it's got Beauty and the Beast on True, Beauty and the Beast on Sky Cinema, and the cartoon one as well. But say if you think of a film, you can't remember what the title is, but you know a line from it. So let's say, is it Keepy? Well, let's do I'll Be Back, the Terminator. I'll be back. Look at that, the Terminator. How cool is that? It's pretty cool. So voice control has got a lot better. You might have seen some videos where they are saying, oh, we want them to change channel and stuff. It has improved. So let's change back to Sky News. Change to Sky News. Now, another feature on the main box which I like as well is if I bring up the little window down here and I go through the channels here. So if I go to BBC News, you'll see in a second the live feed going on there of BBC News. And I click on the button to switch it over, then it'll switch over to BBC News. So, ready? So, there come up live. It doesn't want to do it now. It's making a liar out of me. Now, if I swipe up to the left, it goes to the last channel, and as you can see, there's the last channel playing. There's Sky News, it's playing there. If you don't believe me, look, there's the ticker down there. Sky News, click the button, and it goes straight back to Sky News. It's pretty cool. Features I need to show you as well are the iPad. Okay, so just get me remote, get me iPad fired up and show you this. This is really cool. Okay. Yes, I am a big fan of Game of Thrones. I am a Targaryen. Well, I like to think I'm a Targaryen anyway. Okay, so the Q app here. This is like Sky Go Extra, the Q app. And this is what you use for now on. If you have Sky Key, you won't use Sky Go Extra, you use the Q app. Q app on, and you'll see it start connecting to your Q network. Here we are. And you got your MyQ, MasterChef, and all your MyQ features here, all the featured programs. Go into recordings, okay, and we're in. We go to continue. Click on Terminate. Remember, whacked him across the head and hit his glasses off. On the Terminator, they would just put a pin in. Just loading it up from the box. It's great. This is a recording on the box. All recordings on your box are on your iPad as well, look, every recording. Now on Sky Go, you notice that you can't watch certain channels like BBC and stuff. Now when you're inside your house, this multi-screen, this is what you pay £12 a month for. You have every single channel in your subscription on your iPad, okay? So if I put on BBC One, now I'm putting just the 101 on for this, okay? This is going to be the live feed coming from the satellite down to my box and Wi-Fi to my iPad. I'm going to put BBC One on there. There you go. Now, it's a little bit behind because it's through a Wi-Fi signal onto the iPad, but it's pretty cool.
I've lost count of the number of messages I've left.
It's pretty cool. There we are. Just pause that there and turn it off. So that's the iPad for you. Now, if you leave the house, this is something which other companies can't do. If you leave the house, so let me configure it like I'm outside. Turn the Wi-Fi off. Okay, so the Wi-Fi is off. And say I'm on the train going to work and I want to watch my Dexter box set. So we load up the Q app, it's on 4G. It's going to look for a box, there's no box to connect to, so you just click continue. And if I go to TV Guide, you notice that the channels are corresponding to Sky Go. No BBC on there, just channels which they allow Sky to have on the Sky Go subscription, which you can watch live now. Then if I go into recordings, obviously it's failing to get recordings because I'm not connected. But I go to Sky box sets, it's not linking up to my box sets, but I can find Dexter on here. Here we are, Dexter, and I want to carry on with season 8, and then I can just click play whenever I want to.
He's not here, is he?
Pretty cool. So that's the Sky Q app. Any questions you got about Sky Q, please don't hesitate to ask. I am more than happy to answer any questions at all about Sky Q, if any burning questions. But a Sky Q subscription, you are looking in around about the mark of 80 odd quid for Sky Q, depending on what you want. That's including sports and cinema. You get Sky Entertainment if you join up for the first time for £20 on a subscription, £25 out of subscription, and then you can add different channels on for £5. So you can have the box sets or kids or HD on for £5 a month on a rolling subscription. So altogether, if you take out a subscription, £20 plus £10, £15, that's £35 for the basic. Then cinema you can have for £10 and sports for £22 in HD. So you're looking at around about 45, 50, 65, 70, around about 70, 62 pounds, £67 plus £12 multi-screen subscription. So you're looking around about just under £80 for the TV alone. Add on fibre broadband, you're looking around about £100 per month for the Sky Q system. But it's worth it. It's epic. It's the best thing ever. I've cancelled my Netflix subscription. The only time I go back to Netflix is when they email me saying, here's a free month to come back and I watch The Crown, but that's it. Because everything's on Sky. I've got Sky box sets. I watch over 400 box sets. I watch them. I've got Sky Cinema, over 1,000 movies on demand. I watch them. And the best thing about Sky Cinema is now we are just about to break into the market with the Monster Family, where it's going to be on cinema and on Sky Cinema at the same time. It's unheard of, a film being on TV when it's in the cinema still. Only on Sky Cinema that's going to happen. So it is worth it. We are breaking into new markets and Sky Q is the future. Get Sky Q, it is the best system I've got. And then get a Sky soundbox. It's an epic noise level. All I need to do now is upgrade to an Ultra HD TV for the Ultra HD content, and then I've just got everything. Then it'll be epic. As I said, any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer them on Sky Q. And yeah, if you've got Sky Plus, you're missing out. Get Sky Q, it's so much better.